Hello Matchmasters, Timo here, Mixy Meow and Sweep It Special Edition. Two of the newest boosters added to the game, but when it comes down to it, which one is better? I'm going to find out today, and you can too, because we're going to be giving away a Mixy Meow or Sweep It Special Edition to 5 lucky winners. So do us a favor by liking and subscribing. Mixy Meow, we've talked about this before. At 7 energy, Mixy will hack the board, changing all the tiles inside the window to a single color. Then we get the kitty code. Matching one of the colors inside will change the other colors that are inside it to the one we just matched. Now, Sweep It SE is not one you want to underestimate. At 7 energy, 2 random colors will get swept to each side of the screen, causing them to group up on the horizontal lines. Next, brooms will get tossed onto the board, and moving that broom into a tile will cause all the tiles of that same color to get pushed in the same direction all the way to the edge. Both are strong boosters, so I decided to take both of them into solo challenges and into a PvP situation. I first took them into a score rally where special pieces auto-explode and unmatched pieces will build up in value. I figured both boosters would benefit from this, and I even went in with the same perks, Mini Cleo and Teleport. Sweep It SE felt like I had good control over the pieces, being able to shove them where I want them to. I was even able to hold my perks to the final stretch. And 1756 was my end score. I felt like this was a pretty good number for being my first run. Now, Mixy Meow, I wasn't able to hang on to my perks to the final round. A bad start left me using my teleport early on to get my booster filled up. But that didn't hold Mixy back. Having that kitty code and changing the colors, I was able to get 2151 by the end. So Mixy was clearly the winner on this one here, but there was more solo challenges to go. Next, I took both boosters into one of my favorite game modes, Mutation Lab, and to keep it fair, I used Mini Cleo and Detonator for both. With each run, I was able to grab Vertical Columns Explode Color, which, if you know, is an OP mutation to get, and I did the best to get the other mutations to match as close as I could, and both of them did pretty well. However, though, I did goof on the Mixy run of going and grabbing special pieces auto-explode before having the chance to use my Detonator. This pretty much made the perk useless, but oh well, I'll learn from that one. However, though, the scores weren't really that far off. Mixy was at 2844 and Sweep It was at 2799. Even though Mixy had the higher score, they were just way too close and one mutation could have made the difference. So for this one, I'm calling it a tie. Next, I took both boosters into a perfect heist, and this one was a match and hatch. Creating an extra move would turn it into an egg, which would hatch into a random special tile. This was sometimes a disco ball, a Mini Cleo, or even a bandit. So for this one, I went in with Mini Cleo and Remove Cross for perks for each run. Although normally when I play Perfect Heist, I usually pop the Mini Cleo right away, get my booster filled up, but the fact that we have this match and hatch, it was so easy to fill it up that I was able to hang on to my Mini Cleo as long as I could. In this mode, Sweep It performed extremely well, giving me an end score of 2728. I nearly almost completed it. Mixy Meow on the other hand fell short with 1599. I really felt with Sweep It, I had a lot of control where I wanted to send pieces, where Mixy Meow just kind of felt like I was smashing colors. The stakes were now tied, but before we get into the tiebreaker, let's give away those boosters as promised, so make sure you like and subscribe. As I said at the beginning of the video, 5 lucky winners will get their choice between a Sweep It SE or a Mixy Meow. So pop down in the comments and let us know which one you like added to your inventory. As always, we need to know where to send these things to, so make sure you're including your player ID. For the final test, I took both of these into a tournament, and this one was a color climb. Special pieces auto-explode, and matching color tiles of my color would increase my multiplier. To make sure I was proficient in both of these boosters, I squared up against a matching booster to see if I could dominate, and that's exactly what I did. The true test is when I was using a Sweep It SE and went up against a Mixy Meow. My opponent, however, started off slow, and I almost thought they were toying with me. But quickly, they changed their speed and started stacking up multipliers. When it came to my turn, I had a good start. I popped my booster a couple of times and got some multipliers myself, but I was still lacking in points when it came to round 2. My opponent, on the other hand, went into overdrive and generated a huge lead against me. I did the best I could, but ran out of time, giving Mixy Meow the win. So based on my runs, it looks like Mixy is the better booster, but there could have been other factors inside the game. Am I just more experienced with Mixy giving him the advantage? Or even did I pick modes that favored Mixy Meow? And then there's always the option that I just couldn't handle the pressure of going up against a Mixy with a Sweep It. Let us know in the comments below which you think is better. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Once again, I'm Timo, and we'll see you Matchmasters in the next video. Wow, what an intense video. Want to see another intense one? Take a look at this video right here. In this one up here, you won't believe what happens.